And we are live, people. We are live. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chosen Wisdom Football. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff, people. I hope everyone is well. As you all know by now, that is the team that is playing. And as I said in my pre-match build-up video, as I said in my pre-match show yesterday, this would be the team that the manager picks. I was almost right, except for Dallo. Except for Dallo. I put Dorgu in for Dallo. Other than Dallo, the manager is starting the same team that he has been starting the Premier League with. I'm going to say, guys, off the bat, I need this manager to leave the football club. I need the manager to leave the football club because we haven't... I don't understand why he doesn't want to play with us. I don't understand why this manager sees Cunha as a striker more than Zirkzee and Sesko. I don't understand how Zirkzee, who's played as a striker in his system last year, is not getting starts now. He's fit. He can play. He's good. And similar to last season when we saw this manager play Hojlund over Zirkzee all season, doing the wrong thing all season, game after game, playing Hojlund, who wasn't performing, and Zirkzee, who was performing better, never hardly plays Zirkzee, right? And so now, 2 weeks in, third match of the season, he's starting with that same three number 10s, Mbumo, Cunha, and Mount, and once again, no striker. This manager is starting a defense. He's playing Dallo at wing back. We've seen all last season, Dallo does not work at wing back. He doesn't. We cannot play him there. He's bad there. This manager keeps playing defensive players. His 3-4-2-1 system has about 6-7 defenders in it. You have a 5 at the back. He plays 5 at the back, right? Plus Casemiro, a DM. It's defensive overload. I can't with this manager anymore, guys. I can't. We just don't see eye to eye football-wise, me and this manager. I pray it's something I can't see. I hope it's something I just don't know yet, and he's gonna reveal to us soon or something. But guys, I'm just not impressed, man. Like, I was hoping that the only reason why he was playing, or the main reason why he was playing the 3-10s, is because Zirkzee and Sesko are not match fit. But come on, guys, really? I don't know, man. I'm eating my food, guys, so sorry. But I'm hungry. Big up the chat already. TK and Oz in the chat. TK says 1-1 draw. We concede first. I'm just not. I can't be enthusiastic, guys, about this game after I've seen this lineup. Osman says, think it's a smart thing to take Onana out of the firing line. At least a couple of games to keep his head down and reset. Osman, Onana is no longer the #1 goalkeeper. Every Premier League game this season, Bayern has started, and Onana has been fit. Onana only played because it was a League Cup game and he wanted to rotate. We're not going to see Onana again this season. Onana is not going to play in the league. Bayern is our #1 goalkeeper this season. That is clear. So we don't need to worry about Onana in the Premier League. I just don't understand. I mean, the problem I have with this manager is he's playing. One of the reasons why he's playing 3-10s. One of the reasons why he's playing 3-10s is because he only plays for the 2-man midfield, right? And the 3-10s will shore up that 2-man midfield when they drop deep. That's what they will try to do. He's basically admitting by playing no striker and 3 10s. He's almost admitting that his system of two midfielders doesn't work, and he has to do something else, right, in order to beef up the system, beef up the numbers. Which means we're losing attacking potency. We can't play one of our strikers because he's scared. And all last season, by the way, the game's started, and all last season I kept saying to you guys, and I kept saying to myself, this manager is such a defensive, scared manager. He thinks playing loads of defenders, right, and hardly no attackers is gonna win games. He thinks playing 7 defenders, a back 3, Mazraoui and Dalot as wing backs, so that's 5 defenders plus Casemiro, yeah, 6 plus a goalkeeper. He thinks playing 7 defensive players and only having 4 attack-minded players is going to win games and make you score goals. That's what this manager thinks. His fundamental understanding of football, I can't deal with, bro. I can't deal with this guy's fundamental understanding of the game. Nobody in the Premier League, not one single manager, thinks the way this guy thinks about football and does these things. Nobody is playing this system with 2-man midfield and defenders at wing back. Nobody's doing it. And yet we're just, I can't do it, guys. But let me not moan. The game just started, right? The game has just started. And just because the match, the lineup isn't what I wanted, it doesn't mean we're not going to win, right? And it doesn't mean we're not going to play well. So that's my little rant, people. That's my little rant. I'm not happy. I did predict this lineup. And the reason why I predicted this lineup, because the optimism. You know when the optimism came out of my stomach, it just blew out like... And because it came out, I went... all right, he's going to play with the 3 10s. He's going to play with Dalot at wing back. He's going to go back to some stupid, meaty system, and we're going to play shit. And I was right. But it doesn't mean we're going to play shit. So, let's see. Corner from Man United. Finish! Almost. All right. So, let me not rant too much. I've done my ranting. Formation shit. The manager won't play strikers. He keeps persisting with 3 10s. He loved Mason Mount. He's going to die on that Mason Mount sword. And there we go. So, let's see what we can do. We're at home. We're at Old Trafford. So, despite the fact that the team, in my opinion, is the wrong team, the pick, as usual, the manager picks the wrong team. We're at Old Trafford. So, we should still be able to beat, I say should, but we lost against flipping. There we go, Ahmad. Better, Ahmad. I wish Ahmad had that burst of pace, man. Oh, that's nice. I feel like Ahmad's lost pace, bro. I feel like when Ahmad, he could kick the ball and run. And now he can't do it. Oh, foul on Casemiro. We'll take that free kick. Big up the chat, man. Yo, I've done my ranting, man. I'm not happy with the formation. I'm not happy with the manager's outlook on football. I'm not happy with playing Dalot at left wing back. I'm not. I don't want to see Dalot at any wing back in any wing back positions. This Portuguese Dalot and Bruno thing is gonna kill the manager. I hope it does. I know, guys. I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy, people. I can't hide it. I can't hide my unhappiness. I'm sorry. Big up Milton in the chat. That's better. This is better, guys. Cunha shot. Simple save. I got 4 minutes and 27 seconds on my clock. People. Just seen Cunha's shot. There we go. Ahmad. Oh, unlucky. Wow. Ahmad actually put a ball a cross into the box, guys. That's the first cross that Ahmad has put into the box, yeah, since this season in general. He's never looked to cross it in. He's always looked to come inside and pass. Short passes, give and go to get the ball back in order for him to shoot. But he actually kicked a cross into the box. Well done, Ahmad. Some basic shit you should be doing, but well done. There we go. Corner. Cass. All right. Cross a bit too far. Delete. Ah, come on, man. That's United's ball, no? Wow, Bournemouth beating Spurs 1-0. My lord, you know, it's hard to do accumulators now, bruv. At the beginning of the season, yeah, there's going to be mad results. I'm all thinking Spurs are going to slap up Bournemouth 2-3-0. Bournemouth beating Spurs 1-0 already, guys. Flipping heck. Wiz, you feel like crap about the game. It's a shirt you're wearing. I'm not wearing mine until a win is produced. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something in that, TK. And also, you can hear my voice. I'm not well. Something's coming up. My nose is bunged up. Yeah, I'm not. My head is just, I'm coming down with something as well. But maybe you're right. The shirt is it's a bad omen. Since I've been wearing it, we've done nothing. It's my fault. Yes, go Ahmad, go. 1-on-1, Ahmad. This is your zone. Well done. Ah, Cunha. That give and go wasn't on. That give and go was not on. What happened to Ahmad's eye? How's everyone doing though? How's everyone feeling about today's game? Is everyone well? Right now I'm still eating food. Everton beating Wolves 1-0. This season's going to be interesting, you know. Flipping heck. Yeah, that's a good goal from Everton. Yeah, man, I'm looking out for Everton this year, you know. They've made a few signings. They've got Grealish, they've got I'm pretty sure they signed Tyler Diblin as well, Everton. You know how we're making all these signings, yeah? We've signed our two number 10s, Cunha and Mbumo, right? And I always say to people, listen, we can get excited about our own signing in isolation, but remember other teams are improving. Everton have signed flipping Tyler Diblin and Jack Grealish. And also, I bet they're going to take less time to blend in to their team because they've got a better manager than us. Our manager is gonna everybody, yeah, in the next year or two is gonna look crap with our manager. Our manager and the system is gonna make everybody look worse. I know like people like Tyler Diblin, Grealish, when they walk into Everton, they're gonna look better because Moyes is actually a good manager. I'm done with hoping, bruv. I'm done with hoping. This manager could have shown. This manager, after everything, yeah, could have came out today. He can't ever drop his Portuguese guys. It's gonna kill him. He could have came out today and said, "Boom, I'm gonna go all out attack. Boom, like I'm gonna start Sesko. I'm gonna play Dorgu. I'm gonna play Ahmad. I'm gonna play attacking wing backs, and I'm gonna go for it. We're at home. We're at Old Trafford. I'm gonna start Sesko. I'm gonna start Zirkzee. I'm gonna start a striker. I'm gonna play Cunha in his position. This whole playing Cunha up front. Cunha played as a left-sided 10 for Wolves. There were some games, yeah, some games where he was a striker, but he's not good there. That's not his position. Zirkzee is better as a striker than Cunha. So is Sesko. They're both naturally strikers. We bought them as strikers, but yet we've got Cunha, our left 10, forcing him to play as a striker, forcing him to do something new. This manager is a fraud. He's a fraud. I'm done. Look at Sesko's face. This manager is done. This manager is done out here. I'm telling you guys, 100%. There's no, look at us, 10 minutes in. Look what have you done in 10 minutes, guys? What kind of football have you played? There's no reason for us to be playing this badly with the players that we have. I'm telling you, people, there is a combination of forwards out there, a very simple combination of forwards that will play better than what we're seeing today. The manager has his favourites and he will shoehorn. He's so stubborn. I just don't get him. Oh, this guy. This guy. Look at us. But like I said, guys, I'm going to caveat my rants because I can feel it today. It's going to be one of them days. We can still win this game. We can still win this game. You know, we can still win this game. Oh my lord. Oh. Bournemouth almost scored again, you know. This season might be very, very interesting. Bournemouth almost scored again, people. It's the fact, yeah, you know what annoys me? It's the fact that it's the fact that Cunha is not a striker. Right? Cunha is not a striker. Never has been and never will be. And he's rather play Cunha out of position. This is why I'm vexed. He'd rather play Cunha out of position than play the strikers in their position. He acts like he's rigid. He's so rigid in everything he does. But yet, when he wants to shoehorn his favourites into some sort of system, he'll play Dalot. Dalot's a right-footed player, right? Dalot is right-footed. There is no reason that Dalot, the right-footed player, is playing left wing-back, bro. He can't attack. He can't score goals. Dalot doesn't do anything productive in the opposition area going forward. He doesn't. Dalot, yeah, when Dalot was playing left-back or right-back, we kept saying 5-6 years ago that he has the ability to go forward. And I know some people were saying that he could be a winger because he did 1 or 2 step-overs and he crossed the ball in. So people like he could be a winger. But Dalot possesses decent attacking qualities for a left back or a right back. But for a wing back, it's not enough. Our wing backs need to essentially be like wingers who come and chat back. Dalot, he keeps playing this Dalot Mazraoui wingback thing. This guy, bro. Look how flipping Burnley are just bopping at the back. Just bopping us at the back right now. And if we score, guys, we'll score because we win the ball high up. We're not gonna score because we open them up playing some good football. Nice, Burma. Nice, good shot away, Brian. Look at that control from that touch inside. I like see about Mbumo, yeah. I keep saying to you guys, what I like about Mbumo is his efficiency on the ball. See what happened right there? He didn't even like take a touch and then shift it and then shoot. His first touch was to shift it and then shoot. That's what I love about Mbumo. Bang! Oh, lucky Brian. Better. Much better, guys. Much better. Brian and Brumo is basically our Garnacho. The way that we used Garnacho as an outlet last season, many times, and he had no end product. Bad decision making, couldn't control the ball, couldn't dribble. He didn't do a lot. And Brumo's going to be used in the same way. He's going to be on the periphery. He's going to be the one, because he's got the pace to stretch the teams. The only one really in the front line that has any pace. Cunha's a bit quick, but that's it. So Mbumo's going to be that outlet for us. I've got 15 minutes and 25 seconds on my clock, people. Penalty. Okay. There, here we go. And this is what I'm saying, guys. I want you guys to pay attention to the stat pad. Bruno hasn't been the best player on the pitch, right? He hasn't been. No one really has been so far. If anything, maybe Ahmad has. I think Ahmad's been in the game, and then Mbumo has been in the game. Bruno's about to take the penalty, right? And he's going to... Let's see he scores. I beg you guys, don't say he's been the best player because he scores the goal. Don't do that simple. Because that's what people do. After this game finishes, because if we win 1-0 and Bruno scores a penalty, Bruno will get the man of the match award. On this channel, we're not going to do things like that. We're going to give the man of the match award for the person who actually plays the best in the game, not the person who scores the goal. I'm not going to lie, yeah, this penalty looks soft. But at the same time, Mount got himself in front of the defender, and the defender was just being a bit too physical. He's got his hand on Mount's shirt, but Mount's got a chunk of Kyle Walker's shirt too. It's a bit soft, people. I don't know. Will VAR overturn it? And also, if we do go ahead because we scored a penalty, let's not get too excited because we haven't scored in open play. We haven't created a chance and we haven't scored a goal in open play. And context is important, people. What are we going to do? Keep scamming penalties. They're still checking, man. What the hell, man? Should I go and make my tea and come back? Like, what the hell? He's coming over to look at it. Oh, he's going to say no penalty. Ref is coming to the monitor. The ref is going to the monitor, people. A 39-year-old ref is talking to his 32-year-old assistant. That's another thing. That's another reason why I want this manager to leave, actually. He came here with kids. He came here with like a bunch of 31 and 32-year-old kids who hardly have no experience. All these coaches are like all under 35, all under 40. Watch this guy overturn it, man. I have a feeling he's going to overturn it, isn't he? This is taking so long, bro. I just don't understand. You don't need to see 100, like, and it's all in the same. You've seen it 100 times. Like, what else are you looking for? Like, the incident is not going to change. Nothing different is going to happen when you see it the 20th time. Here we go. Here we go, people. No penalty. No penalty. No penalty, people. Good. Good. We don't deserve to be flipping getting spooked. Like, I don't care now. I don't care, guys. I'm in this happy mood today. We don't deserve, yeah, to get all these spooky penalties to save us. This manager doesn't deserve to get saved by diving. It wasn't a penalty. But I don't know. Looking at it again, on anywhere else on the pitch, that could be in a foul. But it's a soft penalty. I get it. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting scenario, guys, because the high bar of intervention, I don't know if that high bar, because VAR is a high bar for VAR to intervene. And he did, I don't know, I guess he was a soft foul, man. It was soft. We keep going. We keep going, man. It is what it is. As much as I do want United to win, I'm not in a good mood, clearly. Clearly. So I need us to play football for once. I need us to actually play football. I'm not trying to scam and win. There you go. Much better. Wow, was that a penalty? Wow. I thought that was a penalty. That was what a tackle. Did he get the ball? Oh. No, he did. It was a good tackle. Yeah. That tackle on Ahmad was a good tackle. I thought we were in there. All right, we're playing a bit better. But you know the ones where we're playing against the championship team Burnley, bro. So we should be all over them. Right, Cunha, Mount, Bruno. Oh, nice crossing from Cunha to Lenny Euro. That's better. All right, we are putting crosses into the box now. The first few games, we didn't hardly put any crosses into the box. We put in about two or three. It's still not a lot, but one thing that we weren't doing, we weren't trying to put crosses into the box. At least in this game, we've tried to put in a few. And I don't mean like corners. Yes, and set pieces. I mean this Ahmad and Cunha just crossing the ball in. That's nice from Mbumo. That's good. Ahmad, go. Go. I keep saying go down. Well done, Ahmad. There we go. Where's Cass to support? He's there. Oh, yeah, man. Listen, let's try to win a football match by playing good football and scoring in open play rather than relying on scammy penalties. Let's do that today. Can we? I know it doesn't matter how we win. I know, guys. We just need a win right now. But I need to see the man. I need to see progress. This manager, you know, the owners want this manager to stay. I need to see this team progress. We got the ball now. Sure. Oh, Dallo, bro. Look how Dallo, 23 minutes, 40 seconds, how Dallo just lost the ball there. No hardly under any pressure. Just slow and ponderous on the ball. Wow, Wolves have scored the equaliser. Wolves 1, Everton 1, people. Yeah. What's scary is that Burnley fully believe they can win. Of course, bro. Don't forget last season, TK. Every team came to Old Trafford, bro, thinking they could win. Every team came to Old Trafford. Our record last season at Old Trafford was one of the worst like ever in our history. Everyone came and bopped us off the park at Old Trafford, bro. It was just normal. I don't want bad things to happen, bro. But Dallo getting injured might be a good thing for United. And Mount getting injured might mean Cunha goes back to the left 10. Might mean the manager starts with Sesko Zirkzee up front. I don't wish for bad things on any of our footballers, bro. I'm just stating the obvious. If certain players get injured, it means certain players will be able to play. And it means we might have a better team. I feel like TK is ahead of me, and he's giving away what happens a bit too much, and he's spoiling the game for me. So I'm gonna have to mute TK. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, yeah, I'm clearly. That's why I keep saying my time's on the clock. My time's on the clock, guys. So if you're ahead of me, try not to put the score in the chat, or maybe do, but it means I'll have to pay less attention to the chat. It means I have to pay less attention because I don't want it to be ruined. What? What kind of goal is this? So what is it then? Another like what? So what? It's a own goal technically, right? Headed it, hit the crossbar, came out, hit a Burnley player, and then went in. TK said, "All right, I'll shut up." Nah, you don't need to shut up, TK. Just don't tell me the scores before I see it. Essentially, if you can help it. I know you're excited. If you can help it. There we go. All right, so that's it, guys. We gotta go. We gotta go. So what does it mean? Does it mean we can? Does it mean the floodgates open now? Does it mean we can start playing some football? Because yes, we have been a better team. So I'm. Oh wow, Cunha's gone down. Oh my gosh. Just when I spoke about injuries, bro. Just when I spoke about injuries, I might have jinxed this thing. I said the wrong players, and then nah, Kunz, please. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, I think he's done, guys. Cunha might be done. This manager, guys. This manager, bro. But we scored, guys. And once again, we scored a goal in the Premier League, but we didn't actually score. The only goals that we've scored in the Premier League over the 3 games that we played are 2 own goals, right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong, people? We scored against Fulham, right? One, and that was an own goal, right? Lenny Rowe, own goal. Set piece, corner. Played against Burnley, same thing again. Corner, own goal. I need Man United. I don't care about these own goals that we're scoring. I don't care about own goals, guys. Yes, I want to win, but I need to see this manager earn his money. I need to see whatever he's doing in training ground. I need to see it on the pitch. I need to see football. I need to see this man pick the right players for once. Why is this man taking so long to bring on a replacement? And why is this flipping commentator, this fucking dumb commentator in my ear, going, surely it's Sesko? Surely, shut up, bro. Surely it's not Sesko, bro. Why is it surely it's Sesko? Surely it's Zirkzee that's coming on. Bro, if this manager tries to put on another defender or something, if this manager tries to put on another defender for Cunha, I'm ending the stream. Zirkzee. Oh, at least this is why I'm always like, this is why I'm 51% manager out, 49% the manager in. Because he makes the wrong team selections often than not. But every now and again, he does something to show me that he does have a tiny bit of sense. You cannot bring Sesko on, yeah, now in front of Zirkzee. You cannot. Zirkzee is better, full stop. Nobody can argue with me about that. He's better than Sesko. Yeah. He's a better footballer than him. And he's used to the Premier League. He's played here for a year. You have to put him on. And that's what he's done. So, well done, manager. You acted with a little bit of sense. But Zirkzee, what, Zirkzee off the left and Mount off the right? No, this manager's, no, my lord, this manager, bro. You got to put Zirkzee as the striker, bro. Zirkzee doesn't have the mobility to play it. Listen, even everybody in this chat, yeah, knows that the 210s have to drop back into midfield, yeah, and create that box midfield. Everybody in this chat understands the formation, understands the system, yeah. Out of the two, Cunha and Bumo and Zirkzee, Cunha and Bumo are the ones that should be doing that, not Zirkzee. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Burnley on the attack on the right, in the right hand side. Go on, Zirks. Look at Zirkzee. Well done. Let's go. Cool. So it looks like it still will be a fluid front three because right now, 32 minutes, almost 33 minutes on the clock. We've got Zirkzee up front. We've got Mbumo. Huh? We've got Mbumo on the left and Mount on the right. So I think we're still doing a fluid front three. Everton are leading again. 2-1 Everton against Wolves, people. Oh, look at that. Look at that flipping goal that Everton scored. Pull back, tap in. Why can't we score one goal in open play, guys? Just score one goal in open play. Just have a passage of play where you pass the ball, you pull it back, because about 90% of goals now are just pullbacks. Everyone plays in systems. System. Rigid football. All we're seeing now in the Premier League is the most rigid football played in the history of football. No maverick footballers, just system, and pass back and pull the ball back and overlap and system. So 90% of goals that are scored in the Premier League now are just pullbacks to your midfielder or pullback and then tapping, right? Why can't we do that? Why can't we orchestrate a move, pull back to Cunha, pull back to somebody and then go? Our systems of play, our patterns of attacking play, yeah, is just non-existent, bro. There we go. All right, we'll take that. Handball, we'll take that. I hope Cunha's injury is not bad, of course, guys. Like you said, like TK says in the chat, Cunha walked off on his own, no stretcher. And it doesn't look like he was limping that bad. So maybe it was a twinge, a small pull, maybe just 2-3 weeks and he'll be fine. We're hoping. We're hoping. But yeah, it's a good thing that he wasn't on the stretch or anything. International break should heal Cunha. Yeah, we hope so, TK. We hope so. Everton 2-1, Wolves, TK. There we go. What's Dallo always wants to do? Why does Dallo, always do that slow? Like, people diss Antony for doing his little seal dribble, not a seal dribble, for doing his little 360 turn. Dallo, I'm always seeing Dallo trying to do some sort of spinny 360 turn, and it looks the slowest thing. The same turn, he tried to do when he conceded a goal. He's tried that same turn about 3 or 4 times, since, and it's always failed. That is scary to me. When you've done something, right, and the team lost because of it, and rather than saying to yourself, do you know what, I'm only going to do this thing again if I perfected it. This guy is just doubling down and is doing a spinny thing like all the time now. Come on, Zirkzee, you got to be quicker than that. You got to get up to the speed of the game. There we go. Oh, Hannibal. Hannibal was in a bit of space there. Unlucky. Majiggers. Yeah, man. You should have shot straight away, Hannibal. Or he shouldn't have fallen over. Why did he need to fall over when he took the shot? He could have stood on his feet. I'm not a fan here of people who like to shoot and fall over while shooting. Like the way Hojlund always used to fall over when he shot, even when he's not under pressure. I think, bro, why can't you just shoot on and be balanced? Why can't you just stand on your 2 feet and just shoot? There we go. All right, we won the ball back. To be fair, I don't know how you guys are interpreting this. We're winning. We scored via a own goal, and we haven't really created too many clear-cut chances against a Burnley team who just got promoted, and we're at home. But we're not playing badly, guys. Despite my moaning, people, we're not playing badly. I'm moaning because of the bad team selection and the fact that I think we should be playing. We're not playing badly, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't be playing better. I'm moaning because I don't think the manager is doing the right things and he's helping himself. In my opinion, but we're not playing too bad. Let me be a bit more objective with what I'm seeing and less emotional. Less emotionally unstable right now. Where I'm just angry. It's not the worst football I've seen. Oh, that's a decent header from Mason Mount. Decent flick on, hit the post. It's probably the fact that players like Mason Mount, I'd rather see Sesko, I'd rather see Zirkzee. You know, and I understand the fluid front three. I've seen it now 3 games in a row. I've seen it in the first 2 Premier League games. I've seen it at the start of this game. I understand. I've done tactical analysis upon tactical analysis of this system. I understand its limitations. I think I understand this system more than the manager does. I swear. The thing about football, it's about intelligence. There's loads of football managers that are not smart, and there's loads of like managers that you think are going to be good managers because they're good footballers, right? You're like, oh, he must be a good manager. He's a sick footballer. Then you realize when he opens his mouth that how the hell can he be a good manager when he's not actually smart? There's some footballers, yeah, who are good at football but can't explain to you why they're good at football or can't teach other people. And to be a manager, you got to be able to teach. Just because you're good at football, it doesn't mean you can teach football. Key example, someone like Paul Scholes, yeah. Paul Scholes is great at football. He's good at football. But I guarantee you, Paul Scholes doesn't have the vocabulary or the skills to teach someone what he knows. Like, there's so many things in football that are just instinctive that you can't teach anyway. Like, you can't really teach someone how to make a run into the box late. Some things are just instinctive. That's another reason why I think the class of 92, none of them make good managers. Not one of them. Not one of Fergie's fledglings have been successful managers. Not one of them. And that's because a lot of Fergie is about passion. It's about drive. It's about running. Fergie set us up in the same system every game and told us to run more than opposition. Right? So all the players who played under Fergie, they're gonna be Fergie type managers. And Fergie type managers are obsolete now. We need coaches. Go! Oh, I'm mad. Who's the thing about Ahmad's pass, guys? Was Ahmad's pass for Mbumo or for Dallo? Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I think he should have tried to go for Dallo. Because that pass for Mbumo was just too heavy, man. So if the pass was for Mbumo, take some power off that pass, bro. Just a light touch. This is better. But this is better though, guys. It's better. Luke Shaw to Dallo. Dallo's another cross into the box, guys. Let's pay attention to how many crosses we put in, because we're not a crossing team. I keep saying we're not a crossing team, but it seems like we're getting the ball out of our feet. Even Luke Shaw just now tried to put a cross in. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Casemiro is so good, man. It's a shame people disrespect him because of his lack of feet. Because other than the fact that he can't run, which is a big thing, obviously, it's not like a small thing. Having legs is very important in the Premier League. But when I see him, his first touches, and I'm like, he's the best midfielder we have at the football club. He's better midfielder than Bruno. I don't think Bruno is a central midfielder. He's better than Ugarte and he's better than Kobe. He just doesn't have legs. What we need, ideally, yeah, is a 22-year-old Casemiro. We need a Casemiro in his prime at Madrid. He was running around the place and tackling everybody and just doing everything. In an ideal world, that's what I'd buy. Because I think Casemiro at his prime, the best DM in the world. Or at least one of them. Oh, behind Cass. To see what Cass could do. Yeah, go on, Cass. Wiz, last game, I was 40 seconds ahead of. You were 40 seconds ahead of me on stream. Today, I am 50 seconds ahead of you. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. If I'm ahead of you, what I do is I would pause me until I'm the same place as you are. So like the time is in sync. That's what I do. If I'm doing watch-alongs with somebody else, it's annoying. I don't like when I'm doing a watch-along and I'm ahead of them or they're finish. Oh, I'm mad. What a shot. What techers, bro? What a shot from Ahmad. I thought I was getting in. That's why this is Ahmad. Maybe Ahmad needed a few games, guys. Maybe he needed a few games because Ahmad's been decent this half of football. He started this half shaky, but he's been decent. Oh, look at Ahmad again. Zirkzee. Yeah, man. Zirkzee's touchdown was good. That's why I like this. Nice Cass to Dallo. Back to Cass to Bruno. That didn't work, Bruno. That little flick there. Ah, Bruno, man. Bruno with his brain fart. Ah, that shot from Ahmad was so clean, bro. I say it was so clean, yeah, but when you look at the replay, it looks like it came off his shin. But it was still clean. It's still clean. Good shot. 8 minutes. Bro, 8 minutes, guys. What the hell? Just for Cunha. 8 minutes. What? I never need a Cunha thing. Maybe it was long. Maybe it did take long. Yeah, man. Cass is the best midfielder we have, unfortunately. It's one of them ones where no matter how many times, yeah, this manager tried to phase Casemiro out of the team, he's had to go back into his pocket and pull him back out. He's like, oh, I'm going to play Ugarte. Nope. Have to go back in and play Cass. Oh, I'm going to play Kobe. Nope. Not good enough. You have to go back and play Cass. Casemiro, take him off and you'll see the midfield collapse. Do you know why? Bruno doesn't stay in midfield. Bruno runs around. He plays wherever he wants to play. Right? We know this. We know that the manager comes out and he says Bruno doesn't have discipline. And this is why I don't like the manager. The manager says Bruno doesn't have the discipline and he still plays him there. The manager will say Bruno can't play with his back to goal. He's not number 10 and still play him there. The manager knows, yeah, who's good and who's not. And he does the wrong things. He chooses to do the wrong things. Right? Casemiro stays in that midfield position. Give it to Mbumo. I came off Zirkzee, bro. Zirkzee. Come on, man. I'm singing your praises. I know the ball came at you quite quick, to be fair. Yeah, TK. Milton's at South Coast. TK's at, bro. I don't know what South Coast mean. South Coast TK is like I guess the South Coast of England. So I'm assuming Milton. I'm assuming it's like we're talking about Brighton. What are we talking about when we talk about South Coast? Southampton. What's South Coast? Brighton, Southend. Southend's kind of south east. Yeah, but basically Brighton are in the Premier League, right? So Brighton are a typical place in the South Coast. That's a seaside place in the south of England. TK, if you want to know. Um, Ahmad has been involved a lot more in this game. Yeah, listen, Ahmad in the Grimsby game was shocking, bro. Ahmad was shocking in the Grimsby game. When he came on against Arsenal, he was good, but in the Fulham game, he was terrible. His touches were bad. Like, he was not good. He's playing well today. One, he's cutting inside and he's dinked in a few crosses. I said Ahmad needs to switch his game up. When he comes inside, he's going to come inside trying to look for the 1-2, the give and go, that run inside and to shoot. He's now coming inside, clipping crosses in. He has to switch it up. Also, in this game, corner, Burnley, go. To Zex, to Mbumo, go, to Ahmad. Oh my gosh, no. What? Oh, I was singing your praises. I don't like Ahmad. I was just singing your praises, bro. I was just saying that. All right, this is where I got to defend the manager now. This is where I have to be chosen. I have to be Wizdom because we have to score. You have to score here. You have to score, Ahmad. Why don't you use your right foot, bro? It's a tap in. You don't need. Oh my lord, this guy is so one-footed, so left-footed. He let the ball run across his body just so he can use his left foot. He chose the more difficult shot. He chose the more difficult technique. Yeah, letting the ball run across to shoot with your left. Yeah, is about timing. It's about other things, right? He could have used his right foot. He chose, bro. Zirkzee, bro, this is 3-0. It's a 3-0 game, you know. What am I seeing here? Why did Zirkzee the score? Bro, what am I seeing here? At the end of the day, I did call for open play game goals, right? What's Zirkzee? Shoot, Zirkzee. Your first touch has to be the shot. You gotta shoot with your first touch. What was that first touch, Zirkzee? I don't understand. His first touch here was to touch it to the goalkeeper. If I'm seeing the ball fall perfectly in front of me, my first touch is to just smack it into the bottom left corner, bro. This guy's first touch was to just kick it into the... Bro, all right. I was moaning at the manager for the whole first half, yeah. Tactics, set up, all of these things. I didn't like it. At the end of the day, we have now created at least, for my collection, right, 2 clear-cut chances from open play that we absolutely should have scored in. The manager did not tell Ahmad to not use... Bruv, if Ahmad just used his right foot, all Ahmad had to do was just connect with the ball. I promise you, if he connected firmly with the ball with his right foot, he's scoring. The goalkeeper's not saving the shot. I can't believe he skied that shot with his left foot, his stronger foot. Oh, guys, that's crazy. I reckon 2-0 this game is put to bed as well. So, as much as I've moaned people about the manager and everything, we've ended this half, or we're ending this half well. This is why sometimes it's good to just wait and see. Because I moaned and we actually played decently. So maybe it's also a lesson for myself. But let's not, let me not sing too quickly. Because I don't trust this team. I really don't. So let me not sing praises too. Half time, whistle's blown. So towards the end, Ahmad has to score people. We were 3 against 1. And Zirkzee's made such a difference. I don't understand, guys, how we can watch this game, watch the control Zirkzee brings to this. Right now, the manager wants to play this chaotic ping, 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 ping. 3 number 10s, fluid. Nobody understands their position. Everything is just chaotic. The manager wants to do that, right? Cool, that's great. Zirkzee, there's something about somebody, yeah. There's something about a player who slows things down. Because Kuni wants to play 100 mile an hour. And Boomer 100 mile an hour. 100 mile. Bruno, whack the ball, 100 mile an hour. We need somebody, yeah. Somebody to just see the pitch and be like, everyone, calm the fuck down, relax. Zirkzee has that aura. Zirkzee puts his foot on the ball for just 1 or 2 seconds and makes the right choice. Bringing him on, I'm not gonna lie, instead of Cunha, we're playing better. And I'm not saying it's because Cunha's gone off the pitch. I'm saying it because Zirkzee's on the pitch. It could have been anybody. It could have been Mount for Zirkzee, and we would be playing better. So it's unfortunate the manager is not playing the strongest team. It's unfortunate the manager is not playing the best team. And it's unfortunate, in my opinion, that the manager is still not getting the combinations of players right. He's not playing players that have good relationships with each other. He's just playing his toys, his favourites, the Portuguese dons. And despite all of that, we are winning 1-0. The goal we scored, own goal. That's the annoying part. We scored 2 goals in the Premier League and they're both own goals. Mbumo still hasn't scored. Cunha hasn't scored. Our attacking players, none of them have scored. That's why we're also lacking confidence. Ahmad has to score that at the end, guys. I don't care what anyone says. He has to score at the end. But Ahmad's playing well. Other than that miss, he's doing things, yeah, that I wanted him to do. He's doing some of the he wasn't doing the basics before. He's getting the ball, he's seeing 2 people in the box, and he's trying to cross the ball rather than shoot. He's been less selfish. And some of you guys have pointed out that he's been a bit more selfish. Cunha's shooting a bit more. Mbumo's shooting a bit more. All of the individual players, yeah, who have now been tasked with scoring goals, I think it's got into their psyche. And Cunha's shooting a lot. Mbumo's shooting a lot. And they're not trusting each other as much because the pressure that you have to score, you've been brought in to score. So you have to score goals now. That's it. And I feel like we need to start playing more as a team. Zirkzee's the perfect person. He is the ultimate team player. Zirkzee will drop deep. Zirkzee doesn't care about scoring goals himself. Which is why everybody says that Zirkzee will work with Cunha and Mbumo. Zirkzee is a striker, the only striker I've known in my life that doesn't care about scoring goals. Which is also his weakness. He doesn't care about scoring goals. He wants to play football for the team. He wants to drop deep. He'll play anywhere and do anything to make the team better. He will facilitate. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a facilitator. He will facilitate everything around him. We have players who are not facilitating for each other. We have players who are taking it on themselves to do things. We can't have 11 players like that. We need to have 1 or 2 players who are selfless and who facilitate for others. Yeah? Who make the team play better and not themselves. That's Zirkzee. So, Zirkzee also should have scored, in my opinion. I know I'm being a bit harsh. That chance right at the end, the ball fell to him and he just touched it to the goalkeeper rather than shooting. But I've seen enough after that start that we had, the frustrating team lineup. I've seen enough towards the end of this half, especially now Zirkzee's on the pitch, to think that we are going to create from open play now a lot more. Now that Zirkzee's on the pitch, he has that era of calmness about him. He makes the right passes. That pass to Mbumo before Mbumo gave it to Ahmad. That pass to Mbumo, right, from Zirkzee, when Mbumo was running through on goal, and then of course Mbumo gave the pass to Ahmad. Ahmad missed. Just that pass alone is just like, it's quality, guys. So I'm gonna try to watch the second half a bit more cheerfully, since we're 1-0 up. I'm gonna try to be a bit more optimistic because nobody wants somebody who's just negative. I understand that. So big up the chat. Big up TK and see what you guys are saying. If Zirkzee toe pokes that's a goal. He went inside foot and got checked. Yeah, TK. Zirkzee, yeah. That's my only gripe with Zirkzee, bro. I'm like, Zirkzee, you could be a complete footballer, yeah, if your shooting was sick, bro. Like Zirkzee, if you watch Zirkzee shoot, yeah, Zirkzee shoot with the inside of his foot, bro. Zirkzee shoots the way you pass the ball side foot. That's how he shoots a lot of the times. Zirkzee, you can't shoot that way all the time, bro. You're not really supposed to shoot like. I mean, you can if you want to, but most strikers don't shoot like that. You use either your instep or you use your laces, bro. You trust your laces, bro. TK says, Milton, yeah, Milton. It's a big chance for Zirkzee, Milton. I don't know if I think the Ahmad chance was better. Ahmad was just in front of goal. All Ahmad had to do was tap it in. Zirkzee, like it fell to Zirkzee very quickly. Ahmad knew the ball was coming. Ahmad saw the ball coming to him, had plenty. Thinking Ahmad could have controlled it and then shot. Ahmad one was no excuse. I think the Zirkzee one, it like the opportunity came very quickly and he sort of like toe poked it. He was reaching, so he toe poked it rather than really kicking it. So I can give Zirkzee a little bit, but he still should have scored, guys. He still should have scored. Eddie, big up Eddie in the chat, bro. How you doing, Eddie, man? Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Let me know how you guys are watching the game, because I know let me not know how you guys are watching the game. Wait, is that? I think you guys can let me know how you're watching the game, but I can't tell you how I'm watching the game because I don't know. Milton, are you not watching the game? Oh, Milton's not watching the game. Oh, shame. Okay. All right, if you're not watching the game, Milton, let me try my best to describe, yeah, a bit more what's going on. Um, because the radio, like a radio commentator, I guess. I can do that if you guys want me to. I don't mind. I gotta be responsive to the chat and give you guys what you need as well. So it's not just one way. TK says, "Yep, once Zirkzee came on, we looked dangerous." Yeah, TK. As I've been saying, I 100% agree with you. 100%. Yeah, yes, Milton. Ahmad, you don't take Ahmad off. I said before, when you took Ahmad off, I don't care how bad he's playing, just don't take him off. I'm hoping that once Ahmad gets going, because this is third game now, and he's getting better with every game. Keep playing him. He's still one of our better players. So Ahmad, Zirkzee, and Mbuma are balling right now. They're playing well. And we all wanted Zirkzee. And the saddest thing about that situation, guys, is we know how good Zirkzee is. Zirkzee is one of our best attackers. Zirkzee is cheaper than Mbuma and Cunha, and he's better than both of them. Right? He is. Zirkzee is a better footballer than Cunha and Mbuma. Not a better goal scorer and all of these things, but for me, he's better. And he only costs 30 million. So if the manager can play Zirkzee with these guys, we will be better. Just like last year, we kept saying, if the manager played Zirkzee more than he played Hojlund, we would be better, and he didn't. I have no faith that the manager will do the right thing. He's shown us that he has his favourites, and he's also shown us he doesn't like Zirkzee. He doesn't like football. All right, let me stop moaning. Eddie says, manager ain't doing well with all the good players at his disposal. Thank you, Eddie. Man like Eddie. Like, I try to give the manager the benefit of the doubt, Eddie. I try. You know I try. I'm always trying to look at positives. Try to be like, maybe I'm being a bit too negative. Let me look at the other side. But I can't, bro. I can't. When you see that after he made the changes and he brings on Zirkzee and how good we're playing, every time he brings on Zirkzee, we always saying to ourselves, why doesn't he start Zirkzee? Big up Eddie anyway. Should be 3-0 up. Yep, I agree. So, this is why you got to compartmentalize, guys. As much as I'm moaning about the manager and his team selection and the system, we have created chances in open play to score. Like, we should have scored at least 2 goals in open play. It should be 3-0. So we have to be balanced and say, yes, I'm not happy. We think the manager can do better with the team selection and the system, while at the same time saying that we still have enough players on the pitch to be beating Burnley comfortable. And if the players were doing what they should be doing, we should be 2 or 3-0 up by now. And that's not on the manager. So, balanced assessment there, I think. A more balanced assessment, you know. Shivam, big up Shivam in the chat as well, bro. I told that Amrim will win the Premier League for us in a few years. We should have been 4. I hear you, Shivam. We had enough chances for it to be at least 3, and before Zirkzee came on, we had about 1 or 2 other chances, so it could have been 4 or 5. And like I said in my little mini assessment there, as much as we moan about the manager, the players are missing those chances. The players are, not him. And if we were clinical, we would be 3-4-0 up by now. So I think that's a fair assessment, right? The manager is not doing enough. But the players should be finishing their food. And I haven't finished my food. So big up Shivam in the chat. What? TK? I'm watching all the games currently on all the same time. Totally legally. Do you know what's funny about the situation, TK? Is that people abroad have more access to Premier League games than people in England. That's how capitalism works. They block us from watching the 3 p.m. games, right? The 3 p.m. games have that blackout thing. There's no live 3 p.m. games. If there were live 3 p.m. games, it's also to protect this, people. It's to protect the football clubs. If you have all these games live, people wouldn't go and watch the teams in the stadium. So no 3 p.m. games are ever live. But then you go to like other countries, especially when I go on holiday, I'm seeing all these games live. And I'm thinking, hold on a second. How can people in the UK are not able to watch 3 p.m. games live, but everyone else around the world can do it? It's actually quite crazy. It's insane. So Eddie says using the illegal Amazon stick. I guess you guys can be honest. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I mean, what's gonna happen, Eddie? Is someone gonna knock at your house right now? Knock, knock. Are you using illegal Amazon stick? We saw your comment on Chosen Wisdom stream. We've come to arrest you. You know what I'm saying? Nah. They'll probably come to watch the game. Actually, them police officers. Bro, I know them police officers are watching football legally as well, bro. Like, come on, these hypocrites. Shivam says we need to get the finishing drill in practice session over 1 hour. All day. An all day finishing drill, Shivam, bro. Like, I can't believe Ahmad's miss. But Ahmad's eyes fucked up. Let's not pretend, Let's not pretend Ahmad doesn't have a little something going on with his eye right here. Let's not pretend, innit? So, based on that, I believe Ahmad's missed because he has one eye. So, maybe I should allow Ahmad a little bit. Maybe it feels like I'm on Ahmad's neck a bit too much. But Ahmad's my favorite player, guy. When I like a baller, yeah, and the ball is not balling, Kobe Mainoo's coming on. Bro, who's Kobe come? What's this manager doing? I beg. Who is Mainoo coming on for? Please. Make sense. Amrin, please do something that makes sense. So Bruno's still on. What for Casemiro? So what's happened? Guys, is Cas gone off? Remember when I told you that Casemiro is still the best midfielder we have, and he has some... What? What's happening here? So it's not Casemiro that's come off. Who's come off? Mount. Has Mason Mount come off, people? Yeah, it looks like Mount's come off. So Bruno gets to play in his number 10 position. Yes, Bruno gets to play 10. Bruno gets to play in his 10 position. The first time in a long time. Mount's come off. And also, you guys need to understand, what Bruno's thinking. Imagine Bruno, you're Bruno, and you've been playing as a 10 for like 2 seasons for Man United. You can't even get into the 10 position ahead of Mason Mount, bro. The manager prefers Mount in that position over you. Because at least Mount can play with his back to goal. Bruno just cannot play with his back to goal. He cannot do that role. Bruno plays the 10 position more like a second striker. Especially when he was playing with Martial rather than a 10. Oh my lord, Bruno. Jay-Z takes too long to pass the ball sometimes, though, says Eddie. Yeah. I think a lot of players take long to pass the ball. But at the same time, Eddie, the flip side of that is you cannot play football like quick. Like, you lose the ball. I like the fact that Joshua Zirkzee is not rushing. Yes, sometimes he might take long the ball and lose it, but his calmness on the ball and his composure to take his time and find his man rather than lose the ball by trying to play too quickly is why we're playing better. If everyone, yeah, is acting like a Duracell Energizer bunny and the student, all the scattiness all over the place, you need one player, Zirkzee, that's like, everyone calm the fuck down, because we can't find each other if we're all doing all of this flipping, changing. We go, oh, no! Wow, I thought Burnley were going to score there. So, yeah, I think, yeah, you're not going to find a perfect combination of attacking players. You're always going to have, like, play Zirkzee. Zirkzee doesn't score too many goals, but he facilitates for others. You play Sesko. Sesko might not facilitate as much. He's not as aggressive. He's not really in the game. He's on the periphery of the game, but he's got better shooting than Zirkzee. You play Cunha. Cunha is good at dropping in. Cunha is a good footballer, but Cunha is not as clinical in front of goal. Like, there's never going. Oh, unlucky. I might be wrong, but don't think that Burnley have had a shot yet. This is a good chance to win this game, hopefully. There we go, Kobe. Well, on the left. Oh, unlucky. Also, I've said many times, Kobe is an attacking player. So now that we've got Bruno and Kobe, what we're going to see is Bruno and Kobe switch. Don't forget last season we saw that, right? We saw Bruno sometimes start as a 10 and Kobe play in a double pivot. And we saw Kobe go up to the 10 and Bruno come back to the double pivot. We saw them switch. We're going to see the same, hopefully, today. We're going to see Kobe, his favourite position, Kobe, is at inside left channel. We know that, right? Kobe loves the inside left channel. He can cut in on his right foot and shoot. He scores about 3 goals last season inside left channel. That's his kind of sweet spot, Kobe. Not wide left, really. Not wide left. The problem with Kobe, he doesn't have the agility for me. Go left, go right. He's smooth on the ball, but not as quick and agile for me. Look, there you go. He just lost the ball, Kobe. And he lost the ball because he wasn't quick enough. And he literally proved my point for me just there in that moment with 49 minutes. 49 minutes, 27 seconds on my clock. People, we've had a decent start. As I said before, even though Bruno is occupying that mount position, we're going to have Kobe and Bruno switch. Oh, Bournemouth still beating Tottenham 1-0. Also, guys, the Hojlund, here we go, came a few hours ago. So Hojlund is going to Napoli. We've got the here we go for Hojlund. And you guys, let me know what you're saying about the Antony situation. The Antony deal, people, has fallen through. It's not happening, the Antony deal. Betis said they cannot afford the fee. And I feel like that deal looks like it might fall through. So let me know your opinions on the Hojlund is done. And Antony looks like he might stay after all. Let me know what you're thinking. There's no updates on the men's either. Here we go. Was he? Well done. This is a decent start, even though we haven't created anything. We've had the ball. Oh, okay. Let me see what the chat is saying. I believe no one can say that Amorim's system doesn't create chances in open play. It's crazy how people say that after watching the first Premier League games. Shivam, the thing is, he's been here for 9 months. So a lot of people are not the same 3 Premier League games. A lot of people are saying we've been watching this man all last season. In their defense, I could listen. You know me. I like to see both points of view. I think this system
doesn't create as much chances as other systems. I still think the ultimate system for Manchester United is 4-3-3. The ultimate system for almost every football club is 4-3-3. Right? I'm not ready to say this system is rubbish yet. I will say, and I'll always say, that the system playing two midfielders is a concern. Everybody says that playing two is a concern. I've also explained that it might not be a concern because depending on how Amram sets up with his 10s and all these things, he can overload the middle of the area. He can. Right? But we'll see, guys. We'll see. Because what I'm not going to do is we win one game by scoring an own goal and all of a sudden Amram's the best thing since sliced bread. I still think we should be... I'm going to be a bit level-headed in my analysis. The manager has a long way to go to prove to me. A long way. But I'm not closed off. I'm still 41%, 49%, and that could change. I need to see more from this manager. So that's my analysis, Shivam. That's my thing. But yeah, I agree with you though, Shivs, that you can't say this system doesn't create chances. Because even last season, Garnacho was missing loads of chances. Last season we created chances, but we couldn't eat our dinner or finish our dinner. So at the same time, Shivam, you're right. We can't say the system doesn't create chances because that's a lie. There we go, Mbimo. Oh, almost another own goal. Unlucky. I don't think Kobe's gonna leave only because of time. I mean, you can still leave on loan, can't you? Even if the window closes, I think we can still send players on loan. I think the reason why Kobe is even on the field right now is because we don't want him to leave. That's another reason why. He could have put on Ugarte. He could have. But he's decided to put on Kobe. So, I think we're trying to show... 3-1 Everton Wolves. We're trying to show Kobe that, there is a space for him here. I don't think he's going to leave, guys. I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I think Rasmus will do really well at Napoli. For Antony, I think Rasmus will do well at Napoli. I mean, oh my gosh. And that's why I said, guys, I'm not ready to be singing praises. The only team to score a goal in this match is Burnley. We haven't scored a goal. We still have not scored a goal in the Premier League. And 3 games in a row, we have conceded a goal. So we haven't scored a goal yet. The 2 goals we scored were own goals. And every game so far, we've conceded a goal, including today. What an easy goal. Simple. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this passing and movement. Out your feet. Simple. Look at that. Why can't we just cross the ball in and score goals like this? And that's the difference. Ahmad is skying his chance. Yeah. Trying to use his left foot. This player, who's not even as good as Ahmad, doing the right thing and using his right foot. The ball's coming over on your right-hand side, yeah? You cannot use your left foot. Use your right foot, bro. That's the foot you have to use. I don't care if you're left-footed. Anyway. Fucking hell, man. I'm done with this bullshit, bruv. Finish! Yes! Yes! Open play goal! Open play goal! Show me something. That's what I want. I said, why can't we pull the ball back? I said 99% of goals in the Premier League are just pullbacks. The Premier League is all about system ball. There's no maverick ballers. There's no flair anymore in this league. To score a goal in this league, you have to go to the byline, pull the ball back, and tap it in, bro. That's how most goals are scored, unless you're Arsenal and you do the corner thing. And Mbumo, second goal. Out of Mbumo and Cunha, at least Mbumo scoring goals, bro. And Dallo are crossing the box. How many times have you got to the byline? Flipping heck. We've got an open play goal. It's not an own goal. It's not a fluky goal. It's a goal that we scored in open play. Well done, Man United. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I want. Brian fucking Mbumo with a strong beard. See? I don't mind that, people. I don't mind that. Hmm? Anyway, I've got a headache. My nose is bugged up. And I'm clearly in a sour mood, bruv. But Brian, thank you, Brian. I'm going to take my tablets. Brian and Bumberclot. I forgot about that. I forgot about your name. And Bumberclot. And Bumberclot scored. Eddie says Betis tried to scam us. United should just wait until the window closes. He can go to Turkey instead. I think Betis are just trying it, bro. I've told you, I've said this many times for the whole course of this whole thing. Betis are taking the I've never seen a club, take the absolute biscuit, bro. The absolute dodgy jammer, like Betis have, bro. Shared own, bro. They're doing the most. You know when you just open up some old book from the 1800s, like, let's see what we can do. And in 1750, there was a shared ownership. Bro, they're putting out all the... Bro, just buy the player or fuck off. What's VAR checking? I took my eyes off the ball. I took my eye off the pitch, for 1 second, and I saw the Burnley player put the ball in the back of the net. And then I saw the referee blow the whistle. So I don't know what's going on, guys. I've literally took my eye off the game for 1 minute, All right, it was offside. All right, good. So let me continue what I was saying. So, guys, I don't know. I feel like the whole Betis thing, I think like hopefully Betis will break. Because Betis are trying to, wow, he was just offside as well. Flipping heck. TK says Binder lacking leg power. Bro, TK, Binder is just not a strong youth, bro. Like, a lot of Turkish dons I know, they're a bit... A lot of Turkish dons I know, they're a bit, Binder is I don't know, bro. You ain't got that tonkness. The tonkness. You ain't got the tonkness, bro. Ah, Zirkzee. Nice. Look at Cass. Look how Cass is just one touch. But thing is, oh, unlucky. Eddie says, Mbuemo, the life of Brian. Yeah, Milton, man. Literally a minute after they scored, we scored. That's a good thing. I like that. I like that. Listen, we're all Man United fans. Some of us are chilled. Some of you guys are more chilled than me. I'm clearly irate today. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm irate. And a lot of you guys are a lot more relaxed. A lot more calm, than I am. Which is cool. It's fine. That's all right. Look at Zirkzee. Nah, Zirkzee, stop. every touch, man. Oh, nice. And Bumo's having a good game, guys. This is good. Oh, Kobe. Corner. Kobe, Brian was on the right hand side. He could have passed it to him, but this is good football, guys. This is, see what happens? Get Kobe on the pitch. Get Zirkzee on the pitch. You know, forget Mount, bro. Forget Mount. I know you've got some fetish over Mount. You fetishize over Mason, just like Ten Hag did. I know it, but that voodoo spell that Mount has over the managers, because clearly, yeah, Mason Mount does voodoo, and he puts some spells over our managers. So we need to do something. Either get rid of Mount, so we can't pick him. And the thing is, Mount is not even bad. Oh, lucky Bruno. Mount is not even bad. It's just that we've got better. It's just that Mount is playing when Zirkzee's on the bench. Sesko, like, that's it. It's not even Mount is bad. So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Mount is shit. I'm just saying we've got better players and the manager's not picking them. Oh, he should have done better there, Bruno. Should have done better. Unlucky. Osman says, isn't the Betis Antony thing posturing? There's no way he's been pushing for only them all the way to August without agreeing personal terms. Osman, that's what I said. I don't understand this whole Betis situation, because Betis are saying that they've pulled out the deal because of they can't agree personal terms with Antony. And I'm like, hold on. Whoa. We've been hearing all summer that he only wants Betis. He's only been speaking to Betis. So I 100% know. Don't be fooled by this. How the hell, yeah, for 2 months, yeah, you saying you only want Betis, you only been speaking to Betis, but you haven't agreed personal terms? Are you, what? You haven't agreed personal terms? So what have you been doing all flipping summer? I don't believe that, bro. We go. Nice. Goal kick. We'll take the goal kick. 64 minutes on my clock, people. Specifically 64 minutes and now 25 seconds. So yeah, I agree, Oz. It's very strange. I think Betis once again are taking a piss. They've agreed the deal to what teams are doing with United, right? Is agreeing the deal to get United locked in, and then once they've got United locked into the deal, they're like trying to take the piss. Give us 10 million more now, or you pay the wages. So once they've got us locked in the deal, once the player only wants us and we only want the player, we think it's going to be easier. But no, what then happens is they switch it on us. Well, this is the player that you want. It's your first choice. And if you want your first choice, then give us 10 million more. If you want to get rid of Antony, then, you know what I'm saying? Is that these clubs are taking a piss, bro. So let's go United. Burnley on the ball right now. Left hand side. Throw in for Burnley. 65 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 2-1 to Manchester United. I'm happy for Mbumo. People were doubting Mbumo, and I always knew who'd score. Oh, finish! It's in. 2-2, guys. 2-2. 2-2. Another goal conceded. Another set piece goal conceded. Another scrappy goal conceded. We can't get the ball out. I'm tired here of seeing the ball ping pong in our box at a corner. This is how flipping Arsenal scored. We just couldn't get the ball out. We couldn't clear it. Another Burnley set play. Another set piece. Ball into the box. We can't get the ball out. By in there. Binder. Oh, what's Binder doing? Binder saved it, then it hit. After he saved it, he kind of needed it out. Binder should have caught this ball. What kind of save is that, Binder? Oh my lord. He just palmed it out right in front of him. He didn't try to palm it away from anything. You look at him. Look. Palm. He just... Oh, it's just calamity, man. I can't even just describe the goal to you, Milton, bro. It's a ball into the box, then a header, and then a shot. The goalkeeper saved it. Then it hit the goalkeeper again. Then it parried it to flipping. He parried it straight out. It hit Kobe Mainu. Then Kobe Mainu tried to clear it. And it's just calamities, bro. So we're back at square one again. 2-2. This is... Alright, listen. We cannot say, supporting Man United is boring. Because let me try to put a positive spin on this bullshit that's happening right now. At Old Trafford. Let's not nice Zirkzee. Let's not forget, that this is Old Trafford against a newly promoted team. Never forget, as much as people want to put spin on it and say we created things in open play and all these things, never forget, that we're playing a newly promoted side. And we're at Old Trafford. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This game, by the way, the game is gone end to end now. Which is good, because we want some goals, right? I like that from Zirkzee, bro. The way that you can fizz the ball into Zirkzee's feet, and Zirkzee's on the edge of the box, holding up defenders like this. You do that more. Do that more. Do it more. He's the only one that could do it. Sesko can't really do it. Hojlund could never do it. He can play with his back to goal. Bounce the ball off him. Oh, guys. I'm not going to lie, this is a very weird game. Because Burnley, the way the game is actually going, right? Burnley are not actually offering. Burnley have scored 2 goals, without being threatening. Like, in a way where we look like the team to score when we attack. Burnley actually don't look like they're going to score when they attack. But somehow they're still scoring goals. I feel like Burnley have created 2 chances and scored 2 goals. We've created 5 or 6 and scored 2 goals. I already spoke to you guys about chances created and converted. Don't forget, in one of our shows last week, we looked at Man United's chances created versus converted. And we have the lowest, Manchester United have the lowest shot conversion rate almost in the league. So when Shivam in the chat was saying that we create chances but we don't score them, essentially, he's getting on, he's talking. Our shot conversion rate is poor. We've had chances today, but we haven't killed off the game. So that's why I have to be a bit balanced when it comes to the manager once again and say, he's not telling us not to score these chances. He's not. So once again, we're in a situation where we could lose the game, though. We could lose this game at Old Trafford. And if we lose this game at Old Trafford, then what's next? Another Burnley corner, 70 minutes, almost 71 minutes on the clock. We have to hold our breath, guys. I have no idea what we're going to do, what's going to happen here. Let's go. Let's see this corner. All right. Claimed by the goalkeeper. Counter attack. Find him. Find him. He was making that run. Oh, Zirkzee. That's what when people say you're taking too long on the ball. Right there. That's the evidence. You're just dilly-dallying a little bit. But Mbumo... Oh, and Mbumo was running clear, man. I wish... Who's that? Who's it? Kobe who had the ball. Was it Kobe who had the ball? I wish he'd found Mbumo, bro. That pass was on. Casemiro's coming off for Sesko. The manager is going for it. That's a good thing. Before, in the other game, he was bringing off attacking players and bringing on defenders. He was bringing on Harry Maguire and he was bringing on Heaven to try to win the game. This fucking idiot. At least today, he's bringing off Casemiro, a defensive-minded player, and bringing on Sesko. At least today, he's going for it. At least the substitutions he's made today have been attacking substitutions. At least. So, thank you for doing the basics, Amram. Now let's see if we go on and win the game. Let's see if we can go on and win this game. TK says, buy in there, you fuck. Buy in there, man. The goalkeepers will cost us and will continue to cost us this season, guys. That's a fact. And Ineos need to take the goalkeeping signing more seriously. We have 2 days left to complete a goalkeeper or a signing of a goalkeeper, and I don't know what we're doing. I really don't. Grealish is playing like his old Villa days. I actually want to see Everton play. I want to see Everton play with Grealish. I've always said Grealish is a baller. I will say that Pep, he's a good manager. We know how good he is. But he can sometimes make the maverick ballers, the exciting ballers, he can sort of coach the flair. Coach the flair out of some ballers because of the way he plays football. He often does that. See that? Ball to Mbumo straight away? That's what we need, bro. Go on, Brian. What happened? Is that fouled Ahmad? People. We should big up Ivan in the chat as well. Let me read through some of your comments. I'm gonna try and read through some of your comments while watching the game at the same time. Big up Ivan. We should put this game to bed first half, but I've got no words for this incompetent team, says Ivan. Yeah, first half we had enough chances. Eddie Black says, swear down, we play like a lower table team. Yep, and nothing's changed, Eddie. We are a lower table team, Eddie. No matter how many players we buy, we could buy the best players in the world and we'll still be a lower table team. We could change. We're literally about to change our whole team. By next summer, our whole team would have changed. We will get 2 new midfielders and our whole team change. Will we still play like a... Oh my lord, but Wolves are trying to pull the goal back. Will we still play like a lower level team even when we get Adam Walton and Bleber? I think so. With this gaffer, we are in a relegation battle, so I'm not surprised, says Ivan. Turkish, yep, Osman said, defenders all rooted to the spot when the ball comes off the keeper. Nobody on their toes. Yeah, that's true. Nobody's on their toes. Nobody was looking for it. Osman said, the theatre of memes. The theatre of memes. This is what we are. The theatre of memes. Buying there didn't do anything. Buying there, when you save the ball, you're supposed to save it and worry about where the ball goes afterwards. Like snooker. You take a shot, but you're taking your shot thinking about the positioning of the ball after you've taken a shot. You need to set up the next shot. So to save shots as a goalkeeper, you don't just need to just react. You don't just react and save the shot. It's difficult. You got to save the shot and make sure the ball afterwards, wherever the ball goes, it's not in a dangerous position. So hence why they ask you when you're saving it, try to parry it wide. Right? This goalkeeper didn't do that. Here we go. Counter attack. United, see what we could do. Oh man. Give it to him, Bumo. Oh man. Kobe, bro. Play the ball forward, Kobe. Why are you just passing it back? And Buma was free right in front of you. Fizz the ball into his feet, bro. Now Lenny Euro has had to come into midfield. See, that's what's down about the system. Kobe had the ball right there, yeah? I didn't want to pass the ball forward. He passed it back to Lenny Euro, and Lenny Euro drove into the same position that Kobe was in to pass the ball forward. I'm like, we shouldn't. This system relies heavily on a right and left centre back to come into midfield and to pass the ball forward. I think there's two central midfielders need to take more responsibilities for doing it. The theatre of screams. Eddie says this just ain't working. No, Eddie, it just isn't. It just isn't. Third game of the Premier League season, and we're not going to win. We're going to be 3 games in, 2 home games, and just 2 points. And you guys want to keep backing this manager. But then again, it's not just the manager, like I keep saying. We've had enough chances to win this game. We have. So it's not going to be one of those things where we can blame one thing. Milton says we were twice ahead in this match. Yep, twice ahead in a match, and we were pulled back twice. What we need to do, we don't have the ability to score a goal and then to go and score another. We need to go ahead in games and then score the second. TK says Burnley has taken over this match. Look at the Bravka, man. Look at that goalkeeping. Punched it clear. Punched it out for a throw-in. Great goalkeeping. Eddie Blacks, no matter what Amrim does, Turkish, like you have house rules, no shoes inside, but dad sometimes wears his shoes in the house. The culture is dad can do what he wants, even though the rules are no shoes indoors. Newly promoted team came to Old Trafford and scored 2 goals. About to leave Old Trafford in 10 minutes with a point. 3 games, opening 3 games of the season. This is relegation form. The manager, since he's come in, has been on relegation form, and his form hasn't changed. If we continue this season this way, we will be in the bottom 5. We will. Letting everyone know. This has just been objective. If we continue this way, and there isn't drastic improvements after the 2-week international break, we will not finish in the top 10 this season. We will not. I'm telling you guys for free. Chelsea fans are already cussing on actually, because he's at the game watching and he's on his phone. He's being supported before just being on his phone. Oh, finishing is so bad. Look at that shot from Zirkzee. Look at that shot from Zirkzee. He doesn't need to be over the bar, bro. What do you mean? Are you asking if Man United were in for our number one striker target, Roy Delap? You know that we were. The whole first 3 weeks was about Man United and Roy Delap and how he chose Chelsea. So Roy Delap is injured. It looks like Roy Delap is injured, people. Out for at least 2 months, apparently. Ahmad goes to ground way too easy. Refs are no longer calling any of his attempts to draw fouls. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. This is a shame because they did before. When he was pushed over before, they say foul. But now, also, it's just in general. One thing I don't like about the Premier League is the fighting, the physical. Like, I think it's sometimes too physical. And the physicality is why a lot of people love it. But I think some of the physicality is anti-football. I think some of the physicality makes it anti-football. That's why I feel like England will never win an international tournament because there's so much anti-football in the Premier League that when it doesn't translate to the international stage as much. Technique is much better than fouling people and pushing people around. And sometimes I feel like Ahmad actually does get fouled because the Premier League's all so physical, the refs don't give it. In Spain, they might do. Oh, basically, I'm not somebody who always loves the the physicality of the Premier League. I understand it because I feel like more physical the league is, the less technical sometimes it is, and I prefer sort of technical shit. I wish Ahmad had more strength though. It's just football is just you can't. The problem is you're just blessed with the physical traits you have. Players like Sancho, Ahmad, who just don't have the physical, maybe some physical traits to really excel in a physical league, and because of that, people call them crap. But there's more than one way to play football, and there's more than one league. Oh, Ahmad, we're just speaking about Ahmad. We're just speaking about Ahmad. 84 minutes on the clock. Really simple ball to control. A really simple ball for Ahmad to control. The ball went over to Ahmad and Ahmad just miscontrols it. And I spoke about Ahmad. I said Ahmad was having a good game today. Last 10 minutes, everything was falling to shit. And we've gone back playing crap. The reason why my tone and everything had changed about 15 minutes ago is because I just knew that we weren't going to win this match. After Burnley scored a second goal, I kind of mentally clocked out of this game. So I am mentally fully clocked out of this game. Look at Bayern there just now. So yeah, I'm done with this game, guys. Even if we win, I'm done with this game. I'm done. All right, crossing to the box. Sesko jumped. We need more of this, man. Sesko too high for him, but keep it down, Benjamin. Unlucky. Wow. So Tottenham might actually lose. Everyone getting excited about Tottenham. Tottenham are still losing. Wow, bro. It's the fact that in the last 10 minutes we've done nothing. I'm glad that Mazraoui's back though, guys. Negatives aside, oh, Sesko, you need to do better, bro. That should be on target, man. The problem with watching someone like Benjamin Sesko is that he's not a finished article, yeah? Which means he's going to miss loads of chances. He's going to be doing things. He's going to be doing a lot of silly things, right? We don't really have time for. Unlucky, though. I mean, he probably should be doing better with that header, but Sesko's getting in the right positions. One thing, Sesko's making runs. He's moving. I'm not too worried about Sesko. All right, we've got 2 minutes left, people. In normal circumstances, United could have retained possession and closed down the game. What's normal circumstances, Milton? When have you seen Man United do that for like 3 years? Not even under Ten Hag, we do these things. I guess when you mean by normal circumstances, you mean Man United under Fergie. But Osman says Delap's injury means Chelsea trying to cancel Jackson loan to Bayern. Jackson already in Munich for medical and refusing to come back. Wow, is that what's going on, Oz? Flipping heck. Get my popcorn out indeed, bro. Why didn't Boomer let the ball go through his legs there? I'm not gonna lie, Kobe. You should find a goalkeeper, man. Just give it back to the goalkeeper, Kobe. Shivam in the chat says, how many times will we lose or draw a game because of a goalkeeper? It's shambles and pathetic on owners to delay the signing of a goalkeeper. Yes, Shivam. I understand that. I hear you. Like, these guys, yeah, saw the mistakes Onana made last season. And they chose not to prioritize a goalkeeper. And I said, yeah, we definitely should get a goalkeeper. And I said, but the goalkeeper can be the last thing we get in. But we definitely need one. I said, let's get the striker in first, get our attackers in first, get the central midfielder, and then we get the goalkeeper. But we definitely need these 4 or 5 things. It looks like all we're gonna get in is the attacking players. We're not gonna get in the midfielders. And with 3 days left, whatever it is, we're still dilly-dallying on the goalkeeper. Sesko was taking too long there on the ball. One thing that's clear is that the pace of the Premier League, yeah, Sesko's not up to it. He will need to get used to it because it's quicker than the Bundesliga. Give it to Bruno, bro. Stop wasting time. Mount. Give it to Bruno again. No, Ahmad. You're not going to get that, Ahmad. What's wrong with Ahmad? No, there is no. I tell a lie. There is a shirt pull. No? Not even a free kick for the shirt pull. He pulled his shirt. He pulled him back. See what I'm saying, TK? See what I'm saying, TK? It's weird. I know we talk about not getting fouls, bro, but there was a foul on our goalkeeper, yeah, against Fulham that wasn't given. Ahmad was clearly getting pulled back there. And if you're not going to give a penalty, give a free kick on the edge of the box. All right. VAR. VAR. Oh. Wow. How comes we're here, bro? We are now relying on VAR to save us at Old Trafford against a newly promoted Burnley. We're now begging for the manager to see something in this. The thing is, the foul started outside, but it carried on inside the box. Keep going. No, it started outside the box, but it ends up inside, so you have to give a penalty. That's the rules, bro. That's the rules. You started pulling his shirt. Look, he's in the box. Come on, ref. Don't fuck around, ref. Let's go. How many times do you need to see it? He's pulled Ahmad. Look at Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's gone over there looking at it. Luke Shaw. Give us the penalty. Come on, Bruno. Stat pad. Give us a penalty. Come on. Oh, flipping heck. Of course, Bruno. Bruno's gonna take. I told you, Bruno's gonna win the game for us, and then he's gonna be the best. Bruno, and then it's gonna be Bruno saved us, and that's gonna be the narrative, and it's gonna be annoying because I have to sit and watch everyone sing Bruno. Bruno's not being great today, but it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. Let's see if Bruno can score this one because he single-handedly, Bruno himself single-handedly cost us 2 games already. So let's see if he's gonna remain focused, not let any sort of bird. I don't want the pigeon on the pitch to distract you. I don't want the wind to blow on your chin. I don't want. Listen, I hope the clouds are covering the sun, so the sun's not in your eyes. I don't want no excuses, bro. Do your hop and do your skip. Do your usual penalty technique. Jump up and down. Do whatever you need to do. Yeah, and score. That's all we need. Look at the manager. He's not even looking. I can't do this, bro. I can't do the manager doesn't look at penalties thing. I don't understand it. I don't understand why the fan base has accepted it. It's crazy. Anyway, we played our 5 minutes, and this might be the last action of the game, guys. It's a penalty that Bruno is getting ready to take. 95 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. He's going to score this one. What he did, yeah, against, was it Fulham? We don't really see Bruno do these things. Let's be honest. Whether you like Bruno or not, you have to be consistent. Bruno is a good penalty taker. He usually scores. You can't say anything negative about Bruno when it comes to penalties. He does his job. So he's not even looking, bro. Our manager looks traumatized. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, my Lord, guys. My Lord. Jesus of Nazareth. Muhammad of... Where's Muhammad from? Who knows? and all the other religious figures. Well done. You all came together up in heaven and you helped us. Because you know Jesus and Muhammad came together today and said, let's help out Man United. Who? Why isn't Bruno doing his hop and skip? He's changed it up. Why isn't he doing his hop and skip? But it doesn't matter. In the wise words of the Dwayne the Rock Johnson, it doesn't matter. One penalty scored. One, we scored a goal in open play. And Ahmad fought for the penalty. And it's interesting that we literally just spoke about Ahmad not being given fouls. And I said, you know what? Ahmad is actually getting fouled sometimes. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, the physicality of the league has increased. I've seen some fouls, some clear fouls not being given this season. I feel like the league has got more physical overnight. We are allowing certain things. We're allowing certain things now, especially on the goalkeepers. Oh. Yeah, really, why did you do that? Why did Bruno do that? Why did Bruno do that? That's such a weird thing for Bruno to do. This is our cap. Oh, I can't do Bruno. I can't wait for Bruno to leave, bro. As much as he's been a good servant, bro. Tottenham lost today. Sunderland came back and beat Brentford. Oh, what a funny day of football. And Man United came back and beat, well, we're surely going to beat Burnley, right? Almost 99 minutes on my clock, people. TK taking a piss. TK's like, oh no, just kidding. Thing is, yeah, I kind of glanced down a little bit and I saw the oh no from TK and I was like, TK, please don't tell me we missed a penalty. But then we scored anyway. Eddie says, don't celebrate yet. Bruno missed the last one. Yeah, we can celebrate now though, Eddie. Thing is, I don't even feel like celebrating, guys. This is not one of those wins I want to celebrate. I feel like, yeah, just managing to beat a newly promoted side that's going to get relegated. Don't get it twisted. Burnley will get relegated, right? Or it'll be close to the relegation zone. So I feel like just scamming a win against relegation fodder at Old Trafford, yeah, I just don't feel like celebrating, people. I'm not going to lie, I just don't feel like celebrating today. But we won. As we can see on the table, it means we're 9th in the table. 4 points. Obviously, no. Six or four teams will play tomorrow. So a lot more teams will play tomorrow. But 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, first 3 games. Is that what? Did anyone think that was going to happen? Lose against Arsenal, draw against Fulham, beat Burnley. What's Dallo doing, bro? Dallo should have just passed the ball. Wow, we are playing on. This is 101 minutes. We've played 11 minutes plus. And it was supposed to be 5 minutes. So yes, I get we had a penalty, but we played 6 minutes more. This has to be the last kick of the game. Burnley free kick right near the centre circle, guys. Let's see what they can do. Last kick of the game, probably, I think. Everyone camped in the edge of the box. The ball's gone in. Headed clear. There we go. There we go. Manchester United 3, Burnley 2. The players are celebrating. They're hugging each other, hugging Bruno. The headlines will be Bruno. The headlines will be Bruno saved us. Bruno's going to get 8 out of 10. It's going to be such a weird... The narrative is not... What we saw on the pitch is not going to be the narrative after the match. The media will form the narratives. But we know what we saw with our eyes, people, today, despite any narratives that might form after the game. What a game of football, guys. What a game of football. It is not easy being a Manchester United fan, guys. This game was a roller coaster. We went ahead twice, and twice Burnley pulled us back. Twice Burnley pulled us back. What a crazy, inconsistent game. We can analyze this game in so many different ways. Some of you will say, listen, it's not the manager's fault. Even the team that the manager picked, whether you like it or not, and I did not like it. Even though I predicted it. You know, when yesterday I predicted it on Friday's show, that the fluid front three, the 3-10s, whatever. But even after predicting it and then seeing it, I was like, oh. You know when you didn't want your prediction to be true? That's what it was. We started quickly, as we always do. But the one thing I realized is that the quick football that we try to play, that sort of like, it is disorganized. I've said it many, many times. The fluid front three is good and bad, guys. We don't know where the players are, where we're going to be. We try to play one-touch football, but it often breaks down because a player's making a run off the ball and you're thinking he's coming close to you. A player's running away from you, but you think he's coming near you, so you pass it short. The cohesion, yeah, is essentially what I'm saying. With the front three, it's not really there. It's not really there. But playing that with the 3-10s, it shores up our midfield. It makes us harder to beat. The reason why they were able to, I guess, play a bit more expansively against us is when we took off Mount, right? When we didn't have those 3-10s to shore up the midfield, and we played Zirkzee and Sesko, they had more of the ball. However, playing those players, Sesko and Zirkzee, means that we were more potent in attack. So we lose something. Less midfielders on the pitch. We lose the overload in the middle of the park, but we can be more potent at the other end. It swings and roundabouts. The manager needs to find the right balance. And he still hasn't done it yet. So, this game, yes, I think you can moan at the manager a little bit with the team selection and the setup. But we saw this game. We saw Ahmad miss the chance. We saw Zirkzee miss the chance. That's not the manager. So you have to be objective and say, yes, the manager needs to be doing better for me. And at the moment, I don't really have too much faith in him. But the players, if the players finish their food, finish their chances, yeah, then we wouldn't even be in this position in the first place. So both can be right, and our analysis can include both the manager and the players. The goalkeeper, once again, we're talking about the goalkeeper. We saw a match today where one goalkeeper made a mistake and the other one didn't make any. Dubravka didn't really make too many mistakes. Our goalkeeper parried the ball straight to Burnley. That's how they scored their goal. That's how they scored their second goal. A goalkeeping error. And once again, the manager didn't tell Bayern to parry that ball out. But the manager is playing Bayern over Heaton. So, come see, come saw. We get the 3 points. We now got 4 points overall. First 3 games of the season. Loss, draw, and a win. We covered all 3 bases, I guess. So it is what it is, guys. In terms of a match for the neutral, I guess if you're watching it as a neutral, you might be entertained. You got 5 goals today. 5 goals. We scored 2. Only 1. My concern is we're still not scoring goals in open play. We're still relying on corners and set pieces and penalties to score. We are creating chances though, which is a good thing. We are creating chances, but once again, like I said, we're just not finishing our dinner. So, 3 points. We'll take the 3 points. It's a win. And as much as we can talk about performances and systems and players, the win is the most important thing. And we did that today. So we can go into the international break knowing or coming off the back of a win. Maybe the manager has time to think about certain things. Will he leave over the international break? Will he get fired over the international break? What's going on with Antony? What's happening with Antony? Will we still get that deal done? The next 2 days are going to be so important for us this season. We need that goalkeeper, Lemens, in. I haven't seen him play much. But the way that they've scouted him and the way that they're talking about him, surely he can't be worse than Bayindir and Onana. We need the goalkeeper, guys. The next 2 or 3 days of the window are absolutely crucial. We will see what Ineos are on, and we'll get to understand what season we're going to have. Based on what I'm seeing so far, we are a mid-table club. We're currently in 9th, and I feel like I'm going to reassess my predictions. I think we'll finish around mid-table. Based on what I've seen over the last 3 games, I think we'll finish around mid-table. Let's see what the chat is saying before we wrap up this watch-along. Now you can let out your breaths, says TK. Now we can just relax. Listen, one player that's doing his job right now is Mbeumo. 2 goals, 2 games. We paid the money and he's come here and he's scoring the goals. His goal today was a good goal. His goal the other day was also a good goal. His goal the other day was an even better goal. We now need Cunha, because a lot of people are starting to call Cunha a fraud. A lot of people have started to say, listen, the reason why he's 26 and still at Wolves, there's a reason why he didn't get a big move. He's had 2 or 3 seasons at Wolves where he didn't do anything, and last season he did something. There are people trying to do the whole revision thing and rewrite the history when it comes to Cunha because he's not scoring. So Cunha, I hope his injury is not bad. I hope the 2 weeks break will cover some of that time that he needs to heal, and he'll come back quicker than we think. And he needs a goal or an assist. He needs something just to keep. I think the reason why he's playing the way he's playing, and the longer he goes without scoring, the longer Cunha goes without an assist, is the worse he's going to play, because he's going to continue to snatch at chances. He's going to play too quickly. He's going to be in his own head. We need Cunha to be like Mbeumo. Mbeumo, right now, the way he's playing, he's slowly starting to look like the Brentford Mbeumo. Just electric, just deadly, a danger. We leave him up the way that we left up Garnacho. Mbeumo is our outlet now. He is our outlet. So I'm happy about Mbeumo. Ahmad had an up and down game. Some parts of the game, especially during the beginning and the middle parts, I was like, yeah, he's playing well. Towards the end, last 20 minutes, he fell off. Ahmad completely fell off. But he won us a penalty. And overall, his game was good. You know? Zirkzee, when he came on, made a difference. Zirkzee has his flaws. Zirkzee will always have his flaws. We know what his flaws are. But if we can use his strengths, which are very, very good strengths, we'll be all right. Sesko, he needs to get up to the pace of the Premier League. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. And I can see that he's going to be wasteful in front of goal. He's not clinical in front of goal at all. He isn't. He needs time. Zirkzee needs to start ahead of Sesko. Sesko is going to be our striker for the next 7, 8, 9 years. Maybe. Then we don't need to be starting him every week. There's a reason why Sesko is wearing number 30. He's not a first teamer. And it's quite weird for me to say someone's not a first teamer when we paid £70 million for him. But essentially, we bought him the same way or for the same reason why we bought Hojlund. He is a developmental striker. He's supposed to be someone we work on and work on and work on to get somewhere because we believe in him. That's what Sesko's supposed to be. So I don't mind. I'm not one of those people that say start Sesko every game. I think we should start him some games. He needs to start, but we have Zirkzee. We can switch things up. We don't need to be playing Cunha up front, yeah, when we have Zirkzee, an actual striker. Anyway, that's my thing. That's my look at the game. Big up the chat. Big up TK. TK says he's out. Enjoy your day, TK. Nice of you to jump in the chat. As usual, big up yourself, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's about morning time where you are, so you got a whole day, a whole Saturday ahead of you while it's 5 o'clock now. So, you know, it's Saturday evening over here. So big up TK. Big up yourself, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day. Big up Milton in the chat and Shivam. So let me know what you guys thought of the game before we roll out. That's my overall assessment of the game. I probably will do a tactical analysis maybe tomorrow of this game. To, you know, I need to have a look at this game and see what really happened, and I'll need to look at it with less emotion and more objectivity in order to do my tactical analysis. So I'll have a look at the game tomorrow when my mind is fresh, when I can actually analyze. So big up the chat. We got a win. Finally, the first win of the season. We deserved it. We were the better team. So yeah, big up the chat. Enjoy your Saturday. Over 500 subscribers now. So 506. So if you guys can share the video, like it on the way in, like it on the way out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, if you are re-watching this after the game. Comment, leave a comment on the stream as well. Once the stream ends, just open the stream, just leave a like or leave a comment on the stream when it ends. Yeah, Wiz says it's a rock and roll in every match. Milton, can you, Milton, handle this for the whole season? I'm asking you, bro. Like, this sort of rock and roll, this shit. I need, yeah, to watch a game, yeah, just one game at least every few weeks, yeah, where we dominate and we win and we're the better team. We cannot, yeah, have every game like this, bro. This is some blood pressure, like mental abuse. This can't be our experience, yeah, every time we watch Man United, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy, Milton. So, big up Milton. Proper rock and roll. But, bro, it's not good for your heart, man. It's not good for your heart, Milts. So, yeah, man. Yeah, people. Big up yourselves, people. I feel like Zirkzee has to start, guys. I feel like he has to start. I know the manager doesn't favour Zirkzee as much, despite the club liking Zirkzee. And I think sometimes we forget, yeah, that Zirkzee's 23. I feel like we forget that he's as young as anyone else. Like, he's still got developments to do. Zirkzee. It's highly stressful, Milton. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, listen, we love games like this. We like roller coaster games, but not every time, bro. Sometimes I want you to just beat a team 2-0, yeah, and then go home, and then I can just carry on about my day. Not every day heart racing. Not every day stress. Not every day losing hair. Eddie says Zirkzee was good. Hold up play was good as well. Yes. That's what we haven't had. I keep saying Zirkzee is the best. For what we need right now, is we need to play Zirkzee. We need to play Zirkzee. In front of goal, Sesko might become better. Because Zirkzee's shooting isn't... It's such a weird thing to say about a striker, how a striker's shooting isn't the main thing. Imagine talking about a striker and saying their shooting isn't great, but everything else is great. The problem is Zirkzee is just a good footballer that so happens we just play him up front because that's his best, that's the position he fits in the most. But Zirkzee is just a good footballer. And his hold-up play today when he came on, guys, that's what we've been missing. That's what we've been missing, that hold-up play. And also, when Zirkzee came on the previous match, once again, he was just so much better. He improved us. The ball sticks to Zirkzee. And like I keep saying, all of this erratic football that we're playing with the 3-10s, everyone running everywhere, it's all crazy. Every now and again, we need someone to just put their foot on the ball, slow the game down and bring order. Zirkzee does that, man. Zirkzee, I like Zirkzee, bro. Dalot has to go. I mean, sorry, we need that win. Do you still think Amrin can get sacked? The word can, yeah. I mean, the word can is a big word. It means, is there a 1% chance? Because can is open. Yes, he can. He can get sacked. But the question is, will he get sacked? I don't think he'll get sacked, bro. I don't think he'll get sacked. I think the club, everyone's backing him. This win as well, it's a good win for him. I keep saying that the club knows the problems. I think the club knows that there isn't a midfield that he can choose. The club knows that the goalkeeper's not in. And once again, there's another. We've had 3 goalkeeping errors, yeah, in 3 games. Every single game that we have played so far this season, 4 games. Wait, how many games? We played 4 games. Every single game we played this season, every single one of them, we've conceded a goal due to a goalkeeping error. The first game, I believe the second game, the Grimsby game, and now this game. Every game, and that wasn't the case last season. Last season, yeah, Onana had 6 apparently big errors that led to goals. Right? Out of 60 games. We weren't that it wasn't this bad last season. This season we started with 4 games and 4 goalkeeping errors that led to goals. The goalkeeper situation is a problem, guys. It's a problem. So, like I said, I feel like the club know the problems, and because the club know the problems, I don't think they'll sack him. I don't think they'll sack him. Because he can easily go to the board and say the reason why we lost this game is because of the goalkeeper, and you won't give me a new one. So if you're the board and you get told that by your manager, what can you do? You can't tell him to, well, you should be doing better. Amrin will just turn around and say, I'm doing better, but I cannot, yeah, do with this goalkeeper conceding goals. There's something that I can't calculate. I can't calculate that. I can't factor that in because it's nothing to do with me. So those are the reasons why I feel like the club will stick with him, personally. But we did need that win, bro. We did need that win. Dalot set up Mbeumo for his goal. It was Dalot's pullback. And I wish Ahmad was doing more of that. Ahmad and Dalot play the wingback positions differently. I don't like Dalot at wingback. I say that if I see Dalot, it should really be a right or left centre back. I don't like Dalot at wingback. I don't feel like, even though he got an assist today, unless Dalot starts putting in really good crosses into the box as a wingback for our strikers and for our attackers, then he doesn't really offer us anything, in my opinion, going forward. The only thing Dalot offers us going forward is his ability to cross the ball. He's not going to do a step over. He's not going to dribble. He's not going to do much. And I think Dalot at wingback is not good, but the manager keeps playing him there. Keeps playing him there. So it is what it is. It is what it is, Eddie. We were better. We were better. Milton says Mbeumo has settled in, but Sesko is still finding his way. Yeah. Mbeumo looks like Mbeumo started to look like Brentford Mbeumo. Sesko, I want people to understand, right? Sesko is new to the league. Cunha and Mbeumo aren't. Despite listen, I'm annoyed that Sesko isn't starting, and I feel like he should start more, right? I feel like playing games is the best way to get used to the league rather than training. Playing games is always the best way to learn, not on the training ground. So he should be starting. At the same time, I understand, guys. I feel like I understand why the manager is not playing him all the time, because he's not ready. However, my issue is if he's not ready, play Zirkzee. Stop playing Cunha up front. Stop doing it. He's not a striker. He's not. I know he can play there, but why play Cunha there when you've got a striker, Zirkzee, who's ready, who's fit? And I get it. Zirkzee doesn't run towards the goal. He doesn't make piercing runs behind. That's why you play the fluid front three, right? So Mbeumo can do that. Mbeumo can do that. So it's fine. It's fine. So Sesko, I want the fan base here, because what's going to happen, Milton, as usual, is opposition fans will start with the memes on Twitter about Sesko and how crappy he is. We as Man United fans need to not fall for it, like we fell for all the other players and destroyed all the other players. Let's not destroy Sesko before he even gets going. Let's protect this footballer, bro. Like I said to you guys, Sesko's not the finished article. He's going to take time. We need to treat Sesko the way we should have treated Hojlund. Let's not make the same mistake that we did with Hojlund with Sesko. Let's not do that. Let's give Sesko time, bring him on, get him used to the league. I think he will get there. I've got no issues with Sesko. Like his first few games, he's held the ball up. He's had a few touches, brought others into play. A few headers that's gone over, a header that's gone wide. He's getting into the right positions. Let's just relax with Sesko. And because we're going to relax with Sesko and he's wearing number 30, let's put on Zirkzee. Zirkzee can handle the pressure. Let's bring on Sesko on half an hour. Bring on Sesko in like 45 minutes. Let's bleed him in. We don't need to rush. You know? Eddie says not sure about Kobe. He still looked concerned. Kobe in the last game at Grimsby didn't have a great game, and when he was brought on today, he wasn't that great either. The few times where Kobe could have passed the ball forward and he passed it back, he looks nervous. Today, Kobe looked nervous. He looked cautious. Everything Kobe did today was very, very caged and very, very cautious. He didn't take too many risks today, Kobe. And I think after Wednesday's performance, I feel like he's gone back to sort of like, let's pass the ball 5 yards to another man. Let's not try to dribble the ball. He's playing very safe. And that's not good for Kobe, because Kobe is not really a safe guy. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. That's the game. We won the game. So let's be happy, I guess. I'm going to now do my match reaction as I do. So stay tuned to the match reaction. I mean, you guys have heard me speak for the past 2.5 hours. So my match reaction is probably going to be about 8 minutes, 9 minutes long. So I'm going to record it now and put it up. Big up yourselves, people. Enjoy your Saturday, man. Big up the chat. Eddie, Milton, TK, Turkish, Shivam. We missed a few today. We missed British Bulldog and others today, but this game wasn't shown live. It's a 3 p.m. game. I'm watching it through various means, as I'm pretty sure some of you guys are watching it as well. Big up Ivan in the chat as well. Osman, as usual. Milton, I think I've said it already. Big up everybody who passed through and showed some love. And we won today, so let's be happy. First win of the season, people. Well done. Big up yourselves, and I will see you guys in the match reaction. I'll see you guys next time. Look out for the match reaction and look out for the tactical analysis, which will probably be up